So nearly everybody is here. I'm very much delighted to congratulate you with this graduation ceremony. In the heads you look much more serious than during some of the lectures. And I hope you will keep your knowledge, your attitude, your devoutness to progress and to the new along your further careers. I know different views on different students from different teachers, and the teachers are not that happy probably sitting at the end of this long table, probably because they will be missing you. But seriously speaking, for us it's an important event because it's just the second graduation from our master program. And while you were learning from us, we were learning from you. So we hope that the next generation of students will be happier than you, because we are learning and we will be trying to avoid maybe some mistakes, misunderstandings, which happened during these 2 years with you. I hope that even though not everybody was that successful, everybody is unequal, to each other, but still I hope that the knowledge you obtained here will be useful. You have to understand that it is not the end of your learning process, and you will have to continue learning if you wish to achieve sustainable success in your life. And probably the rate of change will be much greater further ahead than it was before. So you will have to meet the challenge, of course, if you wish to be successful. We'll bring several other people. Our chair of the examination committee, Oleg Fomichov, who is a vice minister for economic development, is on the way. He's somewhere stuck in the traffic in this rainstorm, but he is coming. He will also say some words to you. So it will be nice if tonight you will openly express what you liked and what you disliked while being with us here. So you may be open and feel free to express your views, because all the marks have been already in place. So I give the floor, if you wouldn't mind, first to Dirk, because Dirk was probably the most engaged, the most devoted person. And I can tell you myself that every day I receive from Dirk more than a dozen messages by email regarding different problems he encountered with students, with the HSC administration, with the teachers, with the overall, mood, infrastructures, everything. So Dirk is very reactive. But Dirk is really very important and very enthusiastic person. He invested a lot of his knowledge and his efforts. So this is, in my view, this is also a graduation ceremony for him, like for all other our teachers from our staff. It is also important, and I would like to stress that especially that we of course would like you to stay connected to the teachers, to our program, to our institute, and of course to our university. And furthermore, there are more and more opportunities and initiatives at the Higher School of Economics to involve our alumni in various activities with the university. There are business clubs, joint projects, networks, even some alumni contribute with financial donations to the university. So it's the right time for you to start as well. So please do stay connected.
Thank you, Leonid. So, hard to say goodbye, but we have to say goodbye to some extent today. I remember 2 years ago, we had some nice welcome words, and I told you everything technical, administrative, and I told you as well, get prepared, it's going to be a tough time. Now, everybody managed, mastered. You're sitting here today in a wonderful dress, and I'm just having the standard. So maybe for next year, we find some other ways here. What I would like to tell you when you leave the program, when you leave the room tonight, is remember what you did over the last 2 years. You had been together in a team, in groups, with people from all around the world. It's really quite a nice mix. You had crazy German teachers, you had smart, wise British teachers, and so on. You had a multicultural environment. Most of our programs will only talk about in theory, but we do it. Second, and that you've been happy all the time you see it here. Second, you might remember, and you might remember in 10 years' time what I said. What you did over the last 2 years, you worked together in groups with students with many different backgrounds. So remember, just when you talk to each other, which backgrounds do you have? We have some management, we have some chemistry, mathematics, and so on and so on. You realized it's not always easy working together with people from different backgrounds. In our case, you made a nice experience. I'm sure in 5 to 10 years' time, you will have a different appreciation of this experience. It's quite valuable. Now, what else to say? I would recommend and I would highly appreciate if you continue over the next years as well, when the new students cohorts join our program, that you devote some of your time and resources in training, educating the new cohorts as well. From that moment on, when you receive your diploma, just feel like, yips, I made it, I'm one of the teachers now. Just help us to grow and generate the next generation, the next cohorts. Consider it like as your small babies, and you can give something from what you learned here to them as well. It's a wonderful feeling. So we'll definitely keep in touch, and I wish you all the best and all success. Whenever you have something which you want to share with us, we are always open. And as Leonid said, it's maybe a dozen emails, probably it has been more even. But not only the problems, also the successes we experienced. We saw many successes and success stories with you. So it is something wonderful and nice to share overall. We have now the second cohort this year graduating, but we have naturally a very special event since it's the first time that the graduates from the double degree program with our Berlin partners successfully completes all the studies. It's not the right place here to tell you about the administrative problems we fought, but we won. So those of you who will receive the 2 diplomas, they might know and might realize. And I might also remember you, it's been around, I think 1 year ago, the German ambassador, Freiherr von Fritsch, she was here in that room and talking about let's build bridges between Russia and Germany. Now what are we doing? We are building bridges. And we are working on the bridge, which is still operating. And for that reason, of course, we have the German embassy invited today to give you a few words, also a few welcome words. Okay, so I give the floor to Mr. Dobis, who will give a short, nice speech to you.
Yeah, hello everybody. So I'm Michael Dobis. I'm head of the unit for science and research at the German embassy. Pleasure of being here, and my duty actually is to foster cooperation in the area of science and research between Germany and Russia. And there's lots of interest on both sides, lots of requests, cooperation requests coming to us. With whom can I work on the other side? And the reason for this actually, at least from the German side, is that there are so many talented people in Russia, and so beautiful minds, big brains. And this is quite famous in Germany, actually, and that's what Russia is known for. And through your graduation, now this human capital got even bigger. So congratulations, all of you, on behalf of the German Embassy for this master's program. Actually, I'm also in charge of innovation, so it's quite a pity that I haven't been to your lectures, or at least that there was no chance of talking to you because of Germany also has its own innovation policy. And our policy actually is to be a facilitator. So we see the role of government to encourage people to listen to stakeholders, to empower groups, listen to entrepreneurs, but not to execute everything, right? So it's more a bottom-up approach than a top-down approach. And actually it's a triangle between freedom, funding, and focus. And freedom, of course, means allowing scientists to do their research, not to interfere, which, of course, in social and human science is very important, just to let them do their job. And they know better what about to research and what results to deliver and even how to fail. Focus, on the other hand, means to provide a framework, actually, to create missions scientists can join if they want to. And we have this framework with our high-tech strategy, so 6 dimensions of sciences, where we think it's about the future of human mankind. And the third triangle point is then, of course, the funding to provide resources. So that's in a nutshell our innovation policy: freedom, funding, and focus. And yeah, it would be really interesting to know what you learned actually during your lectures, and if there are some similarities or rather more differences. But of course, this master program is not only an intellectual challenge for you, it's also, as Dirk Meissner said, an international challenge. And seeing all your faces from different backgrounds, I think that's what Moscow is known for, and that's what the Higher School of Economics is known for. So it's really great to see this mixture of cultures, and actually that's good that you make this experience, because as you all also know, innovation always is creating at the corners of disciplines, of cultures. So it's really important to be open for something new, for new cultures, and to have fun with this diversity. So that's really crucial to innovation. So again, congratulations to all of you. And I think your prospects are quite good, as innovation is the buzzword in politics, in business, in science. So I think you chose the right path. Enjoy this day. I think today is, as Mr. Kochberg said, it's about celebration. So let's not forget, it's 2 years for you, hard work, and I think today is the time to celebrate. So, поздравляю вас всех.
Berlin. It works again. We talked about Berlin, and for some of you, you might know the face. For the others, Professor Kratzer, Berlin, my counterpart. So I admit, for the history, how we established the double degree. When we talked first time about the collaboration, I wanted to have a student exchange. But Jan said, no, let's do something pragmatic, something real. That's why you have 2 diploma and not just spending a few days in Berlin, which is also a wonderful city, but Moscow is still the much better place to live. Jan, if you... No, it's true.
Okay, I don't argue that. I leave it like it is. At Berlin, we set up a Master of Science program in Innovation Management and Entrepreneurship at 2010. In English, interdisciplinary, international, and it has grown through time. And it was special, as this program is special, because we are not educating entrepreneurs. You don't need a Master of Science study to be an entrepreneur. We are educating experts in entrepreneurship and innovation management, which might work in innovation departments of larger corporations, which might go to a ministry, which write a PhD afterwards, but maybe also start up a company. And that's also the profile of our students since 2010. And this master program has grown. And since it is so similar, I had this reaction to Dirk to say, no, not a simple exchange. Let's work together on a serious exchange in a dual degree program. Because we are focusing on an expert study, not on a simple entrepreneurship study. Nowadays, even in entrepreneurship, in Berlin, we are ranked as the best master program in Germany. We have the most applicants of all master programs at TU Berlin. So you see there is a lot of interest in these topics. It's a hot topic in policy, but also in companies. It's a hot topic in science. So what you did was absolutely the right. And I think with what you did, you can have a good future. But as Arthur said, you should not stop learning. You should continue learning. Congratulations from my side.
So I think you have to wait a few more minutes before receiving your diploma. My pleasure welcoming our chairman of the examination committee, but even more important, Deputy Minister of Economic Development, Oleg Fomichev.
Thank you very much. Спасибо большое. Дорогие друзья, вот у вас сегодня, можно сказать, практически выпускной, а у меня вступительный. Я первый раз в своей карьере стал председателем Государственной аттестационной комиссии. Для меня это очень новое дело. Не скажу, что меня заставили прикладывать огромные усилия для того, чтобы вас всех оценить, но у меня была возможность ознакомиться с вашими работами. И очень многое из того, что я видел, мне очень понравилось. Я не знаю, как вы учились, как постигали знания на конкретных предметах, но то, что вы написали в ваших магистерских диссертациях, на самом деле в части из них, как минимум, действительно впечатляет. Я здесь представляю Министерство экономического развития. Если вы изучаете менеджмент в сфере инноваций, вы, наверное, знаете, что мы в правительстве отвечаем за координацию инновационной деятельности, за разработку инновационной стратегии. И очень много из тех инструментов, которые вы в том числе в своих диссертациях анализировали, программу по национальным чемпионам, программу по территориальным инновационным кластерам, целый ряд других вопросов, которые стали уже объектами исследования, они родились в нашем министерстве. Мне действительно было очень интересно читать ваши работы и смотреть, какой продвинутый инструментарий используется в отношении тех, казалось бы, простых вещей, которые мы в свое время в министерстве предложили. И есть, на самом деле, очень много информации, которая нам будет очень полезна для того, чтобы вырабатывать, продолжать инновационную политику. И я рассчитываю на то, что многие из вас в выработке этой политики на разных уровнях будут так или иначе участвовать. Часть из вас останется в аспирантуре, насколько я знаю, продолжит академическую карьеру и станет исследователями. Другая часть, видимо, будет работать по разные стороны баррикад. Кто-то будет в органах государственной власти. Нам в органах государственной власти не хватает молодых, образованных, особенно в сфере инноваций, людей. Но самое, конечно, большое, и вы, наверное, как исследователи это знаете, самое большое у нас сейчас, самая большая проблема – это инновационность бизнеса, крупного бизнеса. Для вас это хорошая новость. С вашим образованием вы в российском крупном бизнесе будете очень востребованы. И здесь, наверное, да, надо сказать огромное спасибо Высшей школе экономики, которую я в свое время тоже сам заканчивал по специализации экономическая теория, что настолько востребованное направление, оно оформлено, оно появилось и выпускает специалистов. Я вас всех и себя тоже поздравляю с тем, что вы достигли, и рассчитываю на то, что ваши достижения на этом не останавливаются. Впереди большая и интересная жизнь, потому что работа в сфере инноваций – это всегда челлендж, всегда интерес, всегда движуха, если говорить обычным языком. И скучно вам точно не будет. Поздравляю.
Well, I think we give you the diploma. Double degree?
Yes, let's start.
Okay, let's start with the double degree. I think.
Okay. I will announce, okay? Emily Bertram.
Congratulations. Can you speak German?
Ein bisschen, ja. Normalerweise
You spent at least 1 year in Berlin.
ja, also I studied German like for my bachelor's degree, but in Berlin I was only speaking English, so.
I know nobody is speaking German anymore in Berlin, so I continue in English. Good luck with that. I think you can make something out of it.
Okay, hopefully. Thank you.
Попова Анастасия.
Ja, das habe ich verstanden.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. It's a well-performed degree you have here, and I really think you can make something out of it. And maybe look what other students did with this degree, with this dual degree. Starting a company, being innovative in corporates, going into policy, why not? But you're in a continuous process of learning that. I wish you good luck with that. You made a very big step receiving that here.
Thank you very much. I was very happy to participate in this double degree program, to study with you and here in Moscow as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Anastasia. Okay, let's go. Okay, Барякин Дмитрий.
Диплом с отличием. Поздравляем. Где собираетесь работать? В государстве или в бизнесе?
Это очень провокационный вопрос от заместителя министра. Какие условия предложат? Там и буду. Спасибо всем.
Власова Валерия Вадимовна.
Спасибо.
Спасибо вам большое.
Спасибо.
Поздравляем.
Спасибо.
Десятова Екатерина Владимировна. Отсутствует. Иманова Виктория Ильхам ГЗ.
Поздравляю. Если у вас есть что сказать, вы не стесняйтесь, говорите, приветы передавайте. Преподавателям хорошие слова говорить. Я думаю, они все заслуживают этого.
Спасибо большое. Хочу поблагодарить Высшую школу экономики за эту чудесную возможность. I could never ever thought that coming from Uzbekistan and then from Malaysia, I'll get that opportunity to do my master's here. Thank you so much for my wonderful classmates. These 2 years were wonderful with all of you. And thank you so much for my all lecturers and my supervisor. Thank you, Dr. Ocean, for all your advices and suggestions. Thank you.
Congratulations once more.
Кокарева Анна Витальевна. Отсутствует. Okay. Косякова Мария Александровна.
Поздравляю. Ваше слово.
Well, long live the diamond.
Brief.
Кузьмина Дарья Александровна. Отсутствует. Плеханов Дмитрий Владимирович.
it's been overwhelming for me to study here with such beautiful people and with such nice teachers. Thank you very much.
Табакова Жанетта Анатольевна.
Ну, раз все говорят, я, наверное, хочу сказать, что я родилась в России, 20 лет прожила в Штатах, и когда я приехала сюда, мне все здесь очень сильно не нравилось. Вот. Но на протяжении 2 лет я так полюбила Москву, я вообще отсюда не хочу уезжать, так что если у вас есть работа для меня, дайте мне знать.
В данном случае, видимо, уже не в госоргане. К сожалению, бизнес. Да.
Алам Саед Али Наваид.
Congratulations. I want to say something.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, all the pupils, and thank you, Derek, to make me the part of this one of the best program in HSC. And thanks a lot. One of the best thing for me is that in my country it's so hard to go out from this country where it's too hard to because we have different environment in Pakistan and we have different environment in Russia, specifically in like weather conditions. So it was too hard for me to survive here in winter. It was too hard. Okay, thank you.
Камила Алигручи.
You speak good Russian?
Brief speech.
No, I will speak English. I want to say thanks to all my classmates. I'm very happy to have met you here. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Аним Терека Бабио.
Traditional speech.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I made it this far. I thank my colleagues. Austrian, thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Битварда Сандра Родионовна.
Ребят, это была честь учиться с вами. Спасибо вам большое. Я вас очень люблю. Спасибо преподавателям за то, что поделились знаниями, опытом. Ребят, use your imagination и увидимся.
Борисов Илья Викторович. Волков Никита Александрович. Ганеева Эльза Фердинандовна.
Поздравляем.
This was a life-changing experience for me, and I would like to say thank you for all your inspiration, for all your support, and I learned a lot from all of you, from the students, from the faculty, from our professors, professors first. And thank you again. I continue learning from all of you.
Георгий Даниэль.
I would like to thank you to the HAC community. I would like to thank to Mr. Zaichenko, my thesis supervisor. And I wish to all my former group mates that maybe they will be able in the future to be some authentic wild cards wherever they will go.
Голубцова Анна Михайловна.
Well, I would like to say thanks a lot to all professors of Vyshka and also all of my group mates. I'm happy that I met you here, and especially thanks to my supervisor Vitaly Rud. He's not here, but anyway. И также я хочу сказать большое спасибо моим родителям, они здесь, за поддержку во время поступления и за поддержку во время всего моего обучения как в бакалавриате, так и в магистратуре.
Горькова Анна Андреевна.
Спасибо моим одногруппникам, всем преподавателям. Спасибо большое.
Спасибо вам. Дюшева Евгения. Еферин Ярослав Юрьевич.
Okay, let me speak from my heart, okay? Ладно, на русском. Ну, вот Сандра Битварда все правильно сказала. Наша программа Варда подарила нам в первую очередь отличный опыт, отличных преподавателей и курсы. Но я очень хотел бы отметить именно нашу группу. Не группу, а именно команду ребят, которые настолько сдружились здесь, и что прям как-то грустно. В бакалавриате не было так грустно, кстати. Вот. Ну и хотел бы отлично также поблагодарить своего научного руководителя Александра Чулока и консультанта Евгения Сергеевича Куценко. Надеюсь, в аспирантуре будем плодотворно работать. В общем, спасибо большое.
Ефремов Максим Александрович. Изосимова Алиса Олеговна.
Поздравляем. Ну, я хотела бы в первую очередь поблагодарить своих одногруппников за прекрасную кампанию в течение этих 2 лет. Дирка за организацию обменной программы с Бременом, потому что это был необычный такой экспириенс. И своему научному руководителю Юрию Яковлевичу за поддержку моих идей и за то, что теперь у меня есть работа моей мечты. Спасибо.
Квон Такмун.
I'd like to say thank you for all, and also all my professors, and it was unforgettable memories what we had. Thank you for everyone. Thank you.
Киндер Мария Алексеевна.
First of all, I would like to congratulate all my colleagues, all my teammates. Guys, we made a really big challenge in our lives, and I'm really happy that we succeeded. And I'm really happy that now I have friends, I think, from all over the world. Wherever I come, I can always find my colleagues. Thank you, HSE and Dirk Meissner, for arranging this unique and unforgettable master program, because I think it's very important to feel that we are unique and we don't have any other people who have such education. And I would like to thank my mom, who is also here, for all the contribution you've made to my education and to my future. So let's celebrate.
Никольский Сергей Сергеевич.
First of all, I want to say thank you for the opportunity to study here. And I want to say that master's degree is a place, it's a thing when you can get not knowledges, but mostly it's about experience. So I want to say for all professors and to my supervisors, thank you for the experience which they shared with me, and they allowed me to realize what I want to do in future and what I want to do with my life, and to find the innovative things in surrounding world, and to see the direction in which I want to move further. Thank you.
Перевозчикова Александра Сергеевна.
Well, thank you, all of you, for these 2 years. And also I want to say thank you to my supervisor, Stanislav. I really appreciate your help and your support for this last year. Thank you very much.
Перфирова Ольга Андреевна.
Well, this master program turned out to be a wild card for my life. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, my classmates. Thank you, professors. Thank you.
Петрашко Илья Эдуардович.
I would like to say thanks to all of the people here. It's been a great journey. I've made a lot of friends and connections, so thank you. I'm very grateful for it.
Пряхина Александра Юрьевна. Рожкова Диана Александровна. Топочканова Вероника Владимировна. Шинкарецкая Анна Викторовна.
Я поздравляю всех, нас, поздравляю преподавательский состав. Хочу сказать всем спасибо и сказать, что самое важное, наверное, что мы имеем после этих 2 лет, это уникальный нетворк, который мы создали и который мы имеем возможность поддерживать, и нам нужно постараться это сохранить, мне кажется. Я всех поздравляю. Thank you very much. Thank you for the experience, for the opportunity, and good luck.
На этом все, наверное.
Okay, so before we go starting the party and the celebration, very first of all, Jamila, just wait a second. I believe we should say thank you, Jamila. Jamila took over the study office just 3 months ago, and she organized it perfectly well. You cannot imagine the work she had preparing your diploma over the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, and getting the clothes here. All these small things. That's why she's leaving. She's not listening to me. Okay, let's applause to Jamila and say thank you very much for all the good work you did here in a very, very short time when she took over the study office. And I remember some student voices to come.
Thank you again. Actually, I have a small present for our foreign teachers, because they didn't just teach us, they also break some cultural differences and were mentors for us. So actually it's a book, it's a very old book, Soviet book. It is called Novatori, which is like innovators. I really like one point from it, when famous Soviet innovators like Stakhanov, Izotov, they came to Moscow for a meeting with Comrade Ordzhonikidze, and he asked them a very simple question. Okay, guys, you are very great, your performance is so great, but my question is how this individual performance transformed to some to the whole country increase in economy. So, and I think that this issue is very relevant for the present in Russia. So, I wish all of us to increase not only our individual productivity, but gain some synergy and make something really great. Thank you.
May I ask you, the students, or the graduates, sorry, those of you who know who Comrade Ordzhonikidze was, can you raise your hands? Three. So the break in history.
Thank all of you. We have some reception for you. So please, it's right here, and I kindly ask you to sign for your diplomas. Sorry.